The ten-horned beast actually hates Babylon the Great. Brothers and sisters, it is truly wonderful, logically speaking. The beast with 7 heads and 10 horns, Babylon the Great, is their mother. The mother of the ten-horned beast is also Babylon the Great. But what about the final outcome? What does it mean that the ten-horned beast hates Babylon the Great? Babylon the Great is the heavenly kingdom of Satan. As for the ten-horned beast, it is Russia. Russia divided and then allied. Then, what about the people ruled by Babylon the Great? They are the humanity of the earth, all of humanity that has not been redeemed. Are all citizens of Babylon the Great. But the ten-horned beast hates Babylon the Great. How is that so? It should love Babylon the Great. How could it hate Babylon the Great? It turns out to be God's will. The Heavenly Father deliberately made Russia, the ten-horned beast, hate the heavenly kingdom of Satan. So how does it hate? Russia certainly cannot attack the heavenly kingdom of Satan. But as for Russia, it will kill many people belonging to Babylon the Great, and this kingdom of Satan, many of its people will be killed. Logically speaking, Russia should only attack God's people unexpectedly. God's will makes Russia divided and then allied. Kill many people belonging to Satan. This is truly wonderful. Whatever God does, so shall it be accomplished. This is just like a son killing his own mother, or killing the son born of his own mother. Let's read this. The angel said to me, "The waters you saw, where the great prostitute sits, are peoples, multitudes, nations, and languages." It refers to the waters where the great prostitute sits, which, as brothers and sisters may remember, the water spewed from the mouth of the great dragon. This water represents the people belonging to Satan. So the waters where the great prostitute sits refers to the fact that people belonging to Satan have all been deceived by Babylon the Great, have all been deceived by this fallen angel and Satan, completely deceived by them. It says here, the 10 horns and the beast you saw will hate the great prostitute. They will bring her to ruin and leave her naked. They will eat her flesh and burn her with fire. What does this mean? It refers to Russia and the ruler of Russia. The 10 kings allied with him, and that great evil man will hate the great prostitute, will hate Babylon the Great. How will they hate her? They will bring her to ruin and leave her naked, eat her flesh, and finally burn her with fire, meaning hating her. And so, it means killing the people of all nations and tribes, killing those belonging to Satan from all nations and tribes. This is the hatred. For what reason is this? Logically speaking, Satan and those who belong to Satan should be at peace with each other, right? But it is out of God's will. Here it says, because God has put it into the hearts of the kings. Here is a term called kings. The kings are the 10 horns. What about the beast? It is the great evil person. Put it into the hearts of the kings to make them carry out God's will. So, they are of one mind to give their royal power to the beast, which is to give the kingly authority to the great evil person. That great evil person is the king of the north, the king of the north. That very powerful king of the north, until the words of God are fulfilled. The woman whom you saw is Babylon the Great, who has authority to rule over the kings, which is Satan's kingdom. It should make its people united, instead causing them to split, instead attacking each other, killing other nations. This is God's will, to use Russia to attack all the nations on earth. Of course, Russia also hates God's people, and also attacks God's people. It attacks all the nations on earth, destroying many people who belong to Satan. In the end, it will be the King of Kings and Lord of Lords who destroys the 10-horned beast. This is indeed God's will. Because of this will, we understand that the minds of all rulers are all held in the hand of God. Reasonably speaking, the 10-horned beast already knows that its enemy is God's people. It should be loving that nation of all nations and peoples. But God made it hate all nations and peoples, kill all nations and peoples. Just as it says here, the waters where the great prostitute sits are peoples and multitudes, nations and languages, which is the 10-horned beast, going to kill peoples and multitudes, nations and languages. It has authority to act arbitrarily for 42 months, and so it killed many people. May glory be to the Father and the Lord. Amen.